Bungee jumpers, extreme snowboarders and abseiling adrenaline seekers, brace yourselves as the powered parachuters hit our skies. Now this thing is out there. Now look at it. We've got a propeller and a parachute, and that's it. Now I thought parachuting was intense, but this sport, well, this is in a league of its own.
Powered parachuting, well, it's a real fun way of getting up in the sky and enjoying yourself. It's a 52 horsepower engine, a 12-metre chute that opens up above you, and you suspend it up there at about 75 k's an hour, and it really is fun.
Plus, this craft is capable of reaching heights of up to 5,000 feet or 1.5 kilometres up, and that's in an open cockpit. Okay, Graham, so tell me where the idea of powered parachuting originated.
Originated in '85 in the UK. It was used for military use over there, brought to Australia by Stephen Conti and turned into the Aerochute. It's a very safe aircraft, approved by CASA. It's a fun thing to be in, to fly up to 5,000 feet in the air.
Wow, I mean, the thing is, it does sound like a lot of fun. You get up there and you're sort of in your own little world, but it would be a little bit nerve-wracking, wouldn't it, being at 1.5 k's above ground level?
Yeah, you would think so, but it's just not. You just don't get that feeling at all. I get a very safe feeling, and most people who go up there get that feeling of safety. It's a very beautiful viewing platform. We fly fairly slow, and you can see a heck of a lot. How the Aerochute works? Well, it's set up on the ground, and the chute is laid out behind you, and when you fire up the Rotex engine, it blows the chute up above you and it becomes a wing. You then take the ground roll off that can be as small as 15 metres or as long as 150, depending on the weight that you're carrying. It's controlled by the throttle, so as it goes up into the air, the throttle makes it climb, and its steering is by toggle, so when you pull on the left or the right, it'll turn left or right, or you can flare it by pulling both of them together.
Okay, just on the throttle thing, now what happens if you're up there and it does happen to stall?
Okay, if the engine stops, you've already got a wing above you. It's a parachute, so it'll come down to the ground just like a parachute, and just prior to touching the ground, you'll flare the chute, and you just touch down as light and as gentle as that. Beautiful.
And can you fly it in most conditions?
You can fly it any day that the wind's not up. 15 knots is about the maximum safety approved for flying an Aerochute. Obviously, if there's no wind, it's a much more calmer ride than if there is a bit of wind.
Aside from sport and moments of leisure, powered parachutes can also be used for other activities. Some farmers have resorted to using them to help muster cattle or to check properties. But today, it's all about fun. All right, can you explain the feeling for me that you felt up there?
Fantastic, free as a bird. You can fly at 10 feet off the ground or 5,000 feet.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. Yeah, just the sensation on takeoff, fantastic. Ground wash when you're coming into land, you're switching on, you know, getting in with the conditions.
Do you feel safe whilst you're up there?
Oh, definitely. You're harnessed in, you've got a parachute above you. What more could you want?
So, can anyone do it?
Yep, anyone can fly these things. You can fly solo between 3 to 6 hours, and once you've clocked up your 20 hours, you can go for your full pilot's license.
And how does it feel when you get up there?
It feels awesome. The rush that you get when you take off, it's just incredible. And then when you're up there, the view is just amazing. Open cockpit, see everything.
All right, Graham, so what's the best bit about the flight for you?
Just the safety of it, the fun part of it, the slowness of it. It's not a cross-country aircraft, it's an aircraft that allows you to get up there and just do something like flying that a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do. And for me, that I found that that's what I wanted to do, and this is the aircraft I want to do it in.